One thing about my dad, I never heard anything bad about him. It was always like, oh my god, if your dad was here, you would have loved him, you would have admired him. And I think all those things are true. There was never one bad moment with him that anyone ever spoke about. On August 7th, 2004, he died from stomach cancer. I was only, I was one approaching 2 years old. I never really got to experience a conversation with him, nor even know what he really looks like in the physical form. As I got older, that kind of affected me. More so, I know it's not his fault. Like, things happen, but there are just certain things that I wish I got to experience with my dad. But when I turned 18, I just started finding a connection with him through videos, photos, stories, even like his old shirts and jewelry that was left behind. Or I always found it like a coincidence how me and him always had the same birthday date. It was 28/28. And how, every time I do my hair, I think about if he still had that big afro, would he just like pick it out? And it was just like simple things about my everyday life that I would think about. Sometimes I wonder if like he'll be doing those things with me. Another thing that makes me feel like he's here is hearing stories about him. Stories about him feels like a warm smile. In a way, like you can't help but smile when you hear things about him. Watching videos, hearing his voice, just sounds like it just feels like home. And I think everything about my dad was just great. I don't know if I'll ever get to experience a life knowing who he was. But what I do know is that I'm so proud to call him my dad. If I ever get to see my dad, that would be really great. But for now, this is all I have, but it's enough.